The history of sumo wrestling in Japan dates back over 1,500 years and is deeply intertwined with Japanese culture and tradition. While the precise origins of sumo are not entirely clear, it is believed to have evolved from ancient rituals and practices associated with agriculture and religious ceremonies. In its early stages, sumo was performed as a form of entertainment and as a means to pray for bountiful harvests and the well being of the community. It was believed that the wrestlers' robust physiques and displays of strength would appease the gods and bring good fortune. Sumo wrestling gained recognition as an organized sport during the Heian period. It was often showcased at imperial court events and played a role in military training. During this time, sumo matches were held in open spaces, and the sport became increasingly popular among the samurai class. Over the centuries, sumo continued to evolve and formalize its rules and rituals. It became a professional sport during the Edo period when sumo stables, known as heya, were established. The wrestlers, or rikishi, would live and train together under the guidance of a stable master, following strict codes of conduct and discipline. During the Meiji Restoration in the late 19th century, sumo underwent significant changes as Japan modernized and embraced Western influences. The sport faced some challenges, but it managed to adapt and maintain its cultural significance. Today, professional sumo wrestling is governed by the Japan Sumo Association. The highest-ranking wrestlers compete in 6 grand tournaments, or hanbasho, held throughout the year in Tokyo, Osaka, Nagoya, and Fukuoka. These tournaments attract large crowds and are broadcasted nationally, showcasing the popularity and enduring appeal of sumo in Japanese society. Sumo wrestling is not just a sport, it carries deep symbolic meaning in Japan. It represents discipline, honor, and the pursuit of excellence. The rituals and traditions surrounding sumo, such as the ring entering ceremony, purification rituals, and the throwing of salt, all contribute to its cultural significance and make it a cherished part of Japan's heritage. Sumo wrestling enjoys immense popularity in Japan, where it holds the status of the country's national sport. It has a devoted following and attracts a significant fan base. Here are some key points about the popularity of sumo wrestling in Japan. National sport. Sumo wrestling is widely recognized as Japan's national sport, representing a significant aspect of the country's cultural heritage. It holds a special place in the hearts of the Japanese people and is deeply ingrained in their traditions and identity. Large fan base. Sumo tournaments, known as hanbasho, draw large crowds of spectators, both local and international. These tournaments take place 6 times a year in major cities across Japan, with the one held in Tokyo at the Ryogoku Kokujikan being the most prestigious. Television coverage. Sumo tournaments are broadcasted nationally on television, allowing fans from all over Japan to follow the matches and cheer for their favorite wrestlers. The broadcasts often include in-depth analysis, commentary, and interviews, enhancing the viewing experience for the audience. Sumo stars, the top-ranked sumo wrestlers, or rikishi, become celebrities in their own right. They have a dedicated fan base that supports and admires their skills, strength, and dedication. Popular wrestlers often achieve household name status and are followed closely by their fans.
Cultural significance. Sumo wrestling represents traditional Japanese values such as discipline, respect, and perseverance. The rituals, costumes, and ceremonies associated with sumo add to its cultural appeal, attracting not only sports enthusiasts, but also those interested in experiencing Japanese traditions. Sumo merchandise and media. Sumo's popularity extends beyond the tournaments themselves. Fans can purchase various merchandise, including sumo-related clothing, memorabilia, and trading cards. There are also magazines, books, and documentaries dedicated to the sport, providing in-depth coverage and insights for avid followers. Sumo schools and junior tournaments. Sumo's popularity is nurtured from a young age through the establishment of sumo schools and the organization of junior tournaments. These initiatives aim to cultivate future talent, preserve the sport's traditions, and sustain its popularity among the younger generation. Sumo wrestling's popularity in Japan goes beyond being just a sport. It embodies the spirit of Japanese tradition, discipline, and national pride. The dedicated fan base, extensive media coverage, and cultural significance contribute to making sumo one of the most beloved and widely followed sports in Japan. To watch sumo wrestling in Japan, you have a few options. Attend a sumo tournament. The most immersive way to experience sumo is by attending one of the official sumo tournaments, known as hanbasho. These tournaments are held 6 times a year, in different cities across Japan, including Tokyo, Osaka, Nagoya, and Fukuoka. You can purchase tickets in advance through official channels, such as the Japan Sumo Association website or authorized ticket vendors. It's advisable to book early as tickets can sell out quickly, especially for popular dates. Visit a sumo stable. Sumo stables, also known as heya, are where professional sumo wrestlers live and train. Some stables allow visitors to observe the wrestlers' morning training sessions, called keiko. This offers a unique opportunity to witness the intense practice routines and techniques of the sumo wrestlers up close. Keep in mind that visiting a sumo stable usually requires prior arrangement, and it's important to follow proper etiquette and rules. Watch on television. Sumo tournaments are widely broadcasted on television in Japan. Major matches and highlights are televised, allowing fans to watch the bouts from the comfort of their homes. You can check local television listings for the broadcast schedule or look for online streaming platforms that provide access to live or recorded sumo matches. Sumo-related events and exhibitions. In addition to the official tournaments, there may be special sumo-related events or exhibitions held throughout the year. These events can offer a glimpse into sumo culture, history, and training techniques. Keep an eye on local event listings or check with tourism offices for any upcoming sumo-related activity. Attending a live sumo tournament is highly recommended to fully immerse yourself in the excitement and atmosphere of this traditional sport. However, if you're unable to attend in person, watching on television or exploring related events and exhibitions can still provide valuable insights into the world of sumo wrestling in Japan.